Hi, I'm Alexandria. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm continuing on. This is part 2 of this channeled session that I transcribed so that I can share it with you. So I'm reading it from my computer, and I was just answering viewer questions while under channel. So the next question that I was asked was, why do we want to raise our vibration? And the answer, and this was coming from my guardian angel, raising vibration is so important because the higher your vibration, the more power you're bringing to your thoughts and your actions. When you're in a low vibration, it is very ineffective and everything feels heavy and burdensome. As you raise your vibration, it is so important because you gain clarity and you also enjoy yourself more. Because it is a lot more fun. Life is a lot more fun when you're coming to it from the perspective of being happy and secure and grateful and loving life. It is a much different experience than someone who is depressed or angry or just so besought with their own personal demons who are fighting with them. And you can see it clearly when you look at people. You can look at those under a dark cloud. They are usually frowning. Usually their whole body language is frowning, matching their face. They look like they're under a dark cloud. Someone you might want to send love to, but you don't want to engage with them necessarily. And then you see those who are angry, also a low vibration. They might be walking down the street having yelling fights with themselves or even hitting at themselves because they too are in such a place of struggle. But as you move up the vibrational ladder, that beautiful sacred ladder, raising your vibration, raising your ability to recognize the oneness, to feel the love for everything, even those, and maybe especially those, who are so obviously struggling. And also to share the love and feel the love for those who have found a way to manipulate the energy enough that they are in positions of authority, but they don't have that feeling of love for everyone. So that is like a darker authority that is easing its way out because it cannot sustain itself. It cannot sustain itself without that underpinning of love for all that is shining, that is shimmering, strengthening, and enabling the beauty, the love, the gratitude, the appreciation for all, for God. That is like the ultimate win in this game. If you want to piggyback on that last question, if you want to consider that humanity is experiencing this game, then the big win would be to achieve that level of oneness and joy and gratitude, and knowing that you are guided, that you are one with every other being on the planet and everything else and the planet itself, and to know that everything is connected. To learn that, to achieve that enlightenment, that enlightened life, is the golden ring, the grand prize. To win that and achieve that, and to know that you now have achieved everything you wanted when you came to Earth. It wasn't about making new people. It wasn't about publishing a book or writing a song. That was part of what was to get you there. But ultimately, you came just to achieve this wondrous knowing that is such a beautiful feeling. So why would you not want to? The importance is that you can feel that and you can know that that is your birthright. That is your true mission, to do that, to feel that, to be that light. So you could be a way shower, showing the way for others also, just by being in that high vibration. So that is the why. It is also a very healing place to be, a place where your body naturally is healing itself and reversing the aging process, which is not as pronounced and in fact can be reversed when you are in this place of divine love and you've come back to the knowing, this knowing while being on the planet. coming back to knowing the truth of who you really are. Does this feel complete to you? The interviewer said, "Thank you very much. And could you elaborate a little bit about what is vibration?" And so the answer came, "It is your frequency. Your vibration is the frequency where you are at. There is a buzz because there's so much space if you look at it inside of you. When you look at the sky at night and you see this vast distance between the stars, and you know how far apart they are from each other, how much space there is in space. And the same is within you. All this energy that is contained within this body that you chose, and your aura is beyond that. But there is much more empty space in your body. It is not like it is filled to the brim with all these atoms. There is much space between them, and yet they are connecting with each other. They are transmitting energy to each other, and that creates a buzz of sorts. It is a frequency, a tempo, a speed. It can go from very quick to very slow speed. And colors have this. Everything has this variance of frequency. That's why some colors on your planet are denser, they're slower, they have a different feeling when you encounter them. And then, at the other end of the scale, there's a higher, faster vibration, a finer vibration. Even in your body, yourself, in all the layers of the aura, it starts at a very fine, high vibration, and it gets slower and slower until it can be contained in this framework, our bodies. It just is. It is. The vibration is the frequency across the board. Music has frequencies. Words are so important because they carry frequency. They vibrate at different levels. It is language unto itself. You know light language. You understand about it. Everything is vibration. Everything is vibrating. Nothing is stable. Nothing is solid. It seems that way because it is a slower vibration, a slower, lower frequency. Is this making sense to you? And the interviewer said, yes, definitely. And they continue to ask, they said, how would that connect with how humanity is raising our consciousness or expanding our consciousness? And the answer, yes, humanity as a whole is raising consciousness, absolutely. That is how we are able to say that there is much more light on the planet than has ever been before. Even though there have been periods in history where there have been golden ages before, but there's so much more now because there are so many more people. More people at a higher vibration is helping. Earth herself is shifting into another dimension, is raising her vibration and assisting us as we walk about, particularly with bare feet, when we can feel the connection with the earth and bring that consciousness and that knowing to that connection. We are also raising vibration because we all are. There really isn't so much now. It is raise your vibration while you're living, or take your exit option, and you'll still raise your vibration when you come back to heaven, when you come back to this resting place. So yes, the collective is raising in vibration, very much so. You can feel it. You can feel the buzz. We feel you feeling it. We feel so many of you awakening to it, enjoying it, delighting in it, so excited by it, which just increases it more. Noticing it more increases it more. It is a wonderful thing. And the interviewer said, thank you so much for this insightful answer. What would you say is the nature of consciousness and the mind, and the differences between the nature of consciousness and the mind? And the answer came, consciousness is God. Consciousness, being aware of things, is a gift from God. It is awareness. We think this is what you're wanting to know. A lot of people are walking around being unconscious. Not meaning that they're lying in a coma somewhere, but they are not aware of their own thought processes and their own mental capacities, versus one such as yourself and the two of you who are conscious. You are aware that you are spiritual beings. You have this awareness that you are bringing to every thought process that you have. So you are not reliant on what is being presented through social media or the airways or your news or your radio. You are not reliant on that because you trust this consciousness, this higher awareness. You are able to discern, and you are able to feel with your heart and see in your mind's eye, and you are able to truly know. So consciousness, in this context, we would call it spiritual awareness, consciousness of a higher level than those who are walking around unaware. It is not an intellectual thing. Those who you would consider to be mentally incapacitated, such as Down syndrome, for example, in an intelligence test, they wouldn't fare as well as some who are not conscious but have the intellect. But if you were to get a different kind of test, say an emotional IQ one, they would surpass the others because they are pure love. They are happy just to look up and see a cloud formation that looks like a butterfly. They have a happiness and a joy that is a gift. They give that joy because they have that awareness. They know that they are spirit and sunshine walking here on the planet. Whereas someone might be very intellectually gifted and still be unaware of who they really are and not allow themselves to have that awareness. Because if they don't believe it, they're not going to allow themselves to feel it. So they are still, if we are to use that word, retarded in that way. They have halted their growth by putting a cap on their spirituality and their spiritual growth by not allowing it to exist for themselves. So they are conscious, as in they are walking around, and they're intelligent beings, but they are incomplete. A lot of them are leaders. They have enough brain power to get themselves through life and to manipulate circumstances and to be able to be in places of power. But they are unconscious to the true power, which is their love and their heart and their knowing that they are spirit. So, the nature of consciousness of the sort that we are speaking of is the awareness that you are spirit, that you are light, that you are love, that you are part of a whole. You have an agenda, you have a purpose, and that is to bring more light, to be as much light as you can. And the nature of consciousness is the awareness that you are the light. And the interviewer asked, can you elaborate a bit more for someone who doesn't understand what light is? And the answer came, how do you explain light to someone who doesn't know what it is? How do you explain it to someone who can't see? It is like trying to describe a beautiful piece of music to one who cannot hear. Even those who cannot hear can sense the vibration of music and fill in the gaps. Some things are ineffable. They have to be experienced. And when things are experienced, they change you. Even someone, such as we described, who has a high intellect and they have risen through the ranks and achieved their high place of power, but they have not become conscious yet, they can become conscious in a moment. They can experience enlightenment. Light is right in that word. Receiving the light and understanding the light of love, the light that is the essence of God. They can experience that in an instant and be forever changed and be unable to continue doing what they were doing before because now they are enlightened. Even one who feels they haven't experienced light, when it is so much in the vocabulary, that is evidence that it is understood at an underlying level. Anyone can feel this. If you go outside after a long period of cloudy conditions and rain, and the sun comes through, and you step outside and you feel the light, you all feel that light. And you will feel the sun on your face, even if your eyes don't work. And you will feel it even if your brain has been damaged. And you can't rationalize, oh, I'm feeling sunlight, and this is why I want to smile. I feel the warmth. So it is one of those things that is universal. Cats and dogs will lie in a sunbeam. Insects will gravitate to it. Everyone feels the power of the light. Everyone walking the planet does feel it. So if they think they don't know what light is, you can call it the sun. You can look up and see it and feel the warmth. It is life. Light is love, and life is all different names for the same thing. Spirit is light. Spirit is love. Light is spirit. Light is love. It's energy. It is all pure, beautiful energy. Everything is. There is nothing that is not. Everything is energy. Even if it is dark, there is light there in the energy. So for someone not understanding it, if you want to feel it, feel the energy in your hands. Feel the warmth between your hands. Play and feel that buffer of energy between them. So now you feel. You are feeling your own energy. And the next step is you can learn to see that energy. And what is the first energy you see around your body when you are learning to see your energy? It is light. You are seeing that light around you. You are light. There's no escaping that. And you will notice that when you first see an aura, you will see that white outline around what you're looking at. And you know you can see energy in front of you. You can see little shapes in the air. That is energy, and it is light, and it is what you are made of. It sounds very poetic to say that we are stardust, but we are made of the stars. We are light. That is what we are, and that is what it is. We hope this sums it up in a way that is easily understood and grasped. Do you feel we accomplished that? And the interviewer said, yes, it was fantastic. I would love for you to share a message for anyone listening now or in the future. Oh, we love to open this up and just say, you are all beautiful, shimmering beings of light, all of you. There is so much love here for you. We just wish you would allow yourself to be easy with it and just take off that blindfold and see how beautiful this beautiful world really is, how you already have heaven on earth. Look at your beautiful bodies and see the beauty there, how everything is working perfectly without you doing a thing. It knows how to do it. It knows how to keep you healthy and happy. And now just really feel that love and appreciation for yourself, and feel that love and see and know and experience that love for yourself. And then take it up a notch. Express it. Tell yourself and tell each other. Tell your animals who have come to play with you and assist you. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell your partners, your divine soul, beautiful, divine playmates. Share with them how beautiful they are, how much you love them. Go and hug a tree. Smell a flower. See the perfection and the beauty and just enjoy it. Enjoy it. And know that you have so much support. That flower has a lesson for you. That tree has a message. The dog, the cat, the butterfly, all of it is here to guide you back home. And we don't mean home as in heaven. We mean home to your heart, to your place of knowing that you are divine. You are God, and it is a beautiful place to be. Just take that in and feel the beauty. Feel how wonderful it all is, how perfect it all is, and give thanks. Give thanks for this beautiful gift. That is what we all want for you. Listen back to this. Listen back. Let it be a message that you really internalize. Really feel the love. Feel the love. That is the most important thing. It is everything. Love is light. Don't let anything stand in your way, because this is truly what you came to experience. So you let yourself be the light. Let it shine out from you, from every point, and let yourself be the beacon for another who is not yet where you are now. But they will be, and you can help with that. Just never forget who you are. You are a spark of God, Goddess, walking about on this beautiful planet because you chose to be with great intention. You wanted to be here because you knew it would be wonderful. And so it is. And we love you. The interviewer said, thank you, that was amazing. And that concludes this channeled piece. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. And as always, if something doesn't resonate with you, please just take what is meaningful and what you did feel had value, and just disregard the rest. And I would just like to say for a minute, I just want to let you meet some of my beautiful fur guides. And if you can see her down there, Kasha is the Persian, and there's Boo right beside her, checking everything out. So I'm hoping and trusting you're getting to see them, because I can't see the camera. So have a beautiful day, my friends, and we'll talk again very soon. Bye for now.